We all know what kind of impact James Loney has had on this Tampa Bay lineup the entire season. We most likely won't see McGee tonight because he wants to be a little bit more cautious. Scott Skiles said that he didn't even know Fournier would be available for tonight's game. Steven Souza Jr. needs to take notes from Brandon Guyer on how to get hit by a pitch and not get injured. He will be more impressed with that W if his guys are able to do that again tonight. What was different about this team's composure late tonight? How big was that hit and just how much have you guys missed him offensively? How did you turn an opportunity into an everyday job? Mark, I can just feel it. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight.
I'm at 5 shots on a par 4 already. I just wanted to make you feel better about yourself.
Oh, we got basketball on set. Whoa. Clear the field, everyone. Maybe if I have BA's hairdo, I'd be okay, but I don't think that's happening. It's a do-rag type look. John Jaso had this with his dreads, so I'm sure he'll rock it. Send him off with a smile.
Listen, you guys certainly
Thanks,
look
guys.
better than we do. How did that play go?
First home run of the season against Toronto. It was like barely over.
He throws the ball really hard.
What are you using?
I said we're trying to hit the white, so.
I know, but what do you do you even know what you're using? He just wants to get the club with the biggest club face so he can have a
So I
better
don't
chance.
miss it.
David Connor, as you know, this Celtics team leads the league in steals. You guys committed 8 turnovers in the first quarter, but cleaned it up just 1 in the second quarter. What'd you guys do differently, and how do you take that into this second half? Thanks, David. Adrian, almost a 20-point lead here at the half, but you know the Chicago team is hungry, fighting for that playoff spot. How important is it for you guys to start this third quarter with the same energy you guys had in the first?
Everyone always says a win is a win, a loss is a loss, but with this buzzer beater type of win for you guys and what you've been struggling with in late game situations, what does that do for this team, and how much does this team need this kind of win?
Dwayne, a name we've seen in the lineup quite a bit this season has been Logan Forsythe. Last year, he only had 77 starts in the entire 2014 season. This year, he's already at 92 starts. In order to adjust to the heavier workload, you'll see Kevin Cash giving him as many consecutive days off as possible. Forsythe also said that he's been managing the amount of ground balls he's taking, but the most important thing he said was breaking a sweat on his days off. Wayne, an update about Alex Cobb yesterday. He threw 20 fastballs from halfway up the mound for the second time in his road to recovery from Tommy John surgery. He said he didn't have any arm soreness, fatigue, or pain. Cobb will throw another bullpen on Tuesday and hoping he can throw from the rubber this time. As you can imagine, the most difficult part for Cobb now is to stay patient and not do too much too soon. Pretty confident, though, Ron Porterfield and the Rays training staff will be overly cautious with his return and not rush anything. BA, I'm sure you can relate to this point in the waiting game. Andrew Nicholson set a new season high with 19 points last night against Miami, but when you look at what Andrew's been through in his career, Andrew started almost every game of his college career, but his role is a little bit different here with the Magic. He's not only coming off the bench, but his playing time varies night to night. He told me before the game, that's just how it is. There's some games where I don't know if I'm going to play, but when my name is called, I have to be ready. David Jeffy also said that he keeps his workouts at the same level of intensity to keep up his conditioning, so that doesn't change his routine. Definitely a challenging role, but Andrew's played well in it. Hi, Todd. Big day for baseball with a league-wide celebration to honor Jackie Robinson. It was the Brooklyn Dodgers who started Jackie Robinson at first base back on April 15th, 1947, which broke that color barrier in baseball. 69 years later, Jackie Robinson is not only still making an impact on major league players, but the clubs as well. The Magic picked up their first win of the season in New Orleans last night. Evan Fournier was a major factor in that victory and dropped a career-high 30 points. We don't have to look far for tonight's AT&T U-verse Rewind. Evan Fournier couldn't get many shots to fall in the first half, but he found success driving to the basket. He had 15 in those first 2 quarters. When I talked to Fournier after the game, he said he knew shots weren't falling early, but he told me after the game, you just have to keep shooting, which is exactly what he did. Fournier drank 4 3-pointers in the second half, including 2 in the final minutes that sealed the win.
Welcome to Inside the Rays. I'm Emily Austen. The road to Major League Baseball was paved with challenges for Steven Souza Jr. until he found faith and focus. With his life and career back on track, Souza's creating a new home here in Tampa Bay. He's rededicated to helping others and making an impact with the Rays and the community. We catch up with Steven on a visit to All Children's Hospital in St. Petersburg, where the Rays outfielder uses his new popularity to comfort patients.